Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. I am out of coffee and this guy just got on my last nerve is pretty much what's happening. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to start off by using cheer here. Just because, like, since you're both physical attackers, it can actually be quite useful to just concentrate on raising your defense and attack here, just to give you more survivability too. Now, I can't remember if these guys, like, oh no, they do, like, just automatically regenerate, so there's not really any point in attacking them. I'm just gonna cheer with Titus again. Because even though the attack and defense increase, it may seem minimal, it's actually quite useful, like, especially when you're taking, like, 57 damage at a time from that thing. Sin Spawn Equil, or whatever it's called. So that thing that we fought at the start of the game, that that kept using Demi on us, that was technically also a Sin Spawn. So all these monsters that were, well, not all of these monsters, but like these things that we're fighting, like this monster here and those little bugs and stuff like that, they're all pretty much just bits of sin that are after making themselves, that are just making a nuisance of themselves, basically. What more can I say? They are just making a nuisance of themselves. So what's that, 4, I think? And like you'll notice, like the like increase in damage that we start doing, like it is like minimal, but oh my god, please don't kill Titus. Don't make me look like an idiot on live television with the blender. It's a peeler, dicer, slicer all in one. I'm actually going to go ahead and use a potion here because I really don't want to die against this stupid ass. It's like better to play defensive. It's better to fight and live to fight another day. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's just start taking this thing out. I've been doing enough cheerleading here on the sidelines. Go on, do your drain touch. That's what you want to do. I knew it. I should have seen it coming. Well, at least you're attacking Waka. Okay, so now we have our overdrive, so we might as well use Spiral Cut on this thing and get some decent hits in. Are you for real? I was just gonna say, like, am I ever gonna, like, get that thing off? It's like I need to practice my timing for that thing. I have no idea how much HP this thing has, but I hope, like, it doesn't take me out with the blender here sometime soon. Like, yeah, attack him. He has, like, more HP. I might just start using, like, potions on him just to make sure. It's like, where's Yuna and her white magic when you need her? Just in case, just because I know I didn't mention that. That's pretty much her. That's her, like she's a summoner white mage, like they're the combination of her roles, I guess. So I guess she's kind of like Garnet, I guess, is like the most similar character I could think of, or Icol or whatever. They're pretty much both summoner white mages as well anyway, so. So yeah, I guess you could like draw similarities between those like characters. But the thing is, like, actually, like, as Final Fantasy games go, did I take it out? Thank you. As Final Fantasy games go, this one isn't that challenging. Like, once you get into the rhythm of it and the routine of it and the strategy of it all, and making sure that the game system works for you rather than against you, it's actually, like, pretty, not easy, but it's not going to give you all too much trouble. There we go, some nice spear levels. Kamari still didn't get anything. Even though I'm pretty sure I did use him once, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I attacked one of those bugs with Kamari. Maybe he's just not allowed to get any experience. The sun-drenched tropical isle, Delfino. This is just such like a, just the way they compose this cutscene is just so perfect. The way they show the people like blissfully unaware, like the mother and child and the kids playing ball and things like that, and then they just show this sheer destruction looming over them, and it's like, just how would a village like that ever stand up to something like that? It just never would, you know? just complete and utter destruction. Is all you can call it. And then like all the monsters into the bark and like that it creates and sends out. Like it doesn't hold back like with the scenes here, like a lot of games. Like you know, like imagine in Final Fantasy VI if they'd shown everyone in that Kefka poisoned to death, if they'd shown all of them just all dying one after the other, like everyone inside in the village, like all the mothers and children and villagers and everyone. Like imagine if they'd shown all of that, like right up close and personal. And you see like the blitz ball floating away. It's crazy. It's like
when
even
Sin
in like
attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
beat us the whetstone of your blade, Yuna.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
I kind of like about Titus that he's not like, or that what I like about him is that he's like honest enough to be, or he's like able to be honest about his feelings. Like he's honest enough to be upfront and open about his selfish feelings, whereas like a lot of people be like, oh, I'm not allowed to feel selfish in comparison to all this destruction, and he's like, well, actually the honest thought running through my mind is like how I feel about myself. And I think that's like a legitimate way to feel, you know. It really is a legitimate concern for him. And like, yeah, sure, it's not like he doesn't care about all these people, but like, I mean, he cares about himself too, you know.
I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
No one wants that.
Please, take me to them.
It's like we don't want their spirits to be trapped on the mortal plane here. So it looks like we're finally going to be able to take a bit of control
We'll
here.
see what we can do to help in town.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like you're like strapping young men. You can like get some stuff done. So yeah, there's another save point. But I'm going to continue on for another little bit and probably get trapped again and not be able to like finish the video. You're already getting started here. We're already getting stuck in. Hey there. I totally get what you mean. Like, I mean, like, all this happens and it's like, just, I need some comfort in my life. That's the way he's feeling. And it's like, nope, the pub's closed. This looks like Serena Beach is what it looks like, just with like the sunset and everything. It's just very tranquil.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
There she is with her horizontal micelle visage.
Are you
breasts.
sure it's just your memory that's the problem?
She's such a dick. I love her.
The dead need guidance.
They need to be laid to rest, like Squidward's ghost is basically what needs to happen.
Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate.
And hate leads to suffering, is what happens.
Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living. Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
The way she says that is just so flippant. That's sad, isn't it? She's just like, sad, isn't it? Like, she just really... Like, she has no faith in Titus that he grasps the weight of the situation or something. That's what it's like. Here we are, ready for another beautiful scene. It's just astoundingly, like, the visuals are just breathtaking in some parts of this game. It's just really, and just like the general catharsis of this whole scene, I guess, because you really start to like feel with the people here, you know, like especially when you see shots like this, that's all like the dead bodies in their little coffins in the water. And I think like the thing is, like, Yuna like really like feels for these people personally. It's like their sadness is her sadness and their happiness is her happiness. That's the kind of person she is. And like that you kind of start to like play, like emotionally invest yourself in that as well, you know? It's like, hello, logo for the game. It's pretty much what the logo is like Yuna swirling around in the water like that. It's just such like amazing visuals. I love those colors on like the little, the souls of the departed or whatever. Like the little kind of like hologrammy oil slick color trails that they leave.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant.
It's like Pishy's all sold
All we
out
can
in
do
Lulu's shop.
is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
It's like, who knows what she's thinking.
Until she defeats sin.
Yeah, that's one way of to say it, I guess. That's not untrue.
Oh.
But still, like, Titus already
I hope I did okay.
has this idea that they're not telling him the whole story here.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time.
Aww.
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna.
No Cuban
Everyone stood there
sausage for
watching
little
her.
Homer.
It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Oh, well, that was a good night's sleep. A good time was had by all. We really must do it again sometime. Anyway, here we are in Kilika, inside in the inn here, and this guy is like running around like a crazy person here. Yeah, I did rest well, thank you very much. The others left some time ago. What am I looking at here? Oh, display tutorial. I didn't even know I was looking at that thing. Is it in here that because there's like another one of those There's like another one of those Albed primers here in Killica that I'd like to see, isn't it? But isn't it in there?
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Welcome to Waka's. Waka the Wookiee. Hey there. That's understandable. It's in like one of these buildings. Is it in here, I wonder? I don't think it's in like that inn that we were just in. It's in like one of the other places. Well, there's a chest here. Might as well like go. Seeing as I'm here in Killica, and there's actually not that much to do here. Hey there, repairing this now. Okay, well no, wait a second. This is something we also want to do, isn't it?
Huh?
Over here. There's this little kid crying there in the wreckage of their home. That was close. We've had enough death and destruction here. Now you be careful, or you'll be dead. And we get like nice kind of like Spira Unplugged music again. No, it wasn't a dream. More like a nightmare is what it was. Okay, say, where is that thing? Maybe it is in here after all. Because I think back here is just like where the boat is it? Did we like it's in like one of like the main bit. Maybe it's in here. It's definitely in like one of these places. It's like, don't do this to me, game. I know you're in here somewhere. That's it, just up on the counter there, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Albert Primer 4, T is D. We've gone up another level. Yeah, well, at least you got into the pub after all. So yeah, let's go find our save point here. Isn't there just one back here I can go to before I go talking to them over there? Don't do this to me, game. I know there was a save point here right yesterday. What happened to it? There's like someone like practicing. He must be in the Killica Goers or whatever. Or the Killica Beasts. It's the Luca Goers and the Killica Beasts. Okay, I'm not going to talk to Waka there. Because that's just going to continue the game. I need to get back to the inn and save. Is what I've got to do. Recording this LP, this game just has a mind of its own. Keeps like entrapping me in these situations. It's like, no, you want to record another video, don't you? It's like, yeah, sure, why not? Anyway, let's take this opportunity to end off the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.